Alright, before I start, I just want to say that it's going to sound like I'm siding with Block B now, and I guess I might as well be. I've taken the time, and I've thought out what I wanted to say about this, even though I've only known about it for half an hour, but I'm not defending Block B's actions or what they said in the interview, and I never will. Those were stupid things to say. Some of them never should have been said. They should have acted a lot better. I am defending with the entirety of my K-pop being, I'm defending their apologies. And some people might take offense to this video because I'm not defending them. But if you just see what these guys have gone through in the last 4 days, I can only hope that you guys, like Koreans, Thais, anybody, will take it upon themselves to really look at what Block B has gone through and how many times they've apologized and how remorseful they are. No one should have to go through what they've gone through. Nobody. Like, I don't care if it's a band that you're in love with or if it's someone that you just totally hate. Anybody. No one deserves to go through the crap that Block B has. And I know I'm going to get a ton of disagreements, probably from Koreans and Thais, which I understand. And because I'm neither, and I'm just an international BBC with my own opinion here. But I figure I'll just throw my opinion out there, and hopefully some people will agree with me, and if not, then I apologize if you don't like this video. Alright, so I just woke up, and the top story, as it's been for like the last 4 days, is about Block B, but this one is about restricting their broadcast appearances on all 3 of the major broadcast companies, SBS, KBS, and NBC, and they're not going to be on Music Bank, Music Core, and Inkigayo this week, but they've already filmed their M Countdown appearance. Now, what fans noticed when Block B was recording for M Countdown is that the youngest member, Pio, he was there at the pre-recording, but at the actual recording he wasn't there because he was hospitalized. Because he's been stressed and panicky, and he's just been not in a good mental state of mind because of all this. And that's terrible. He's the maknae, which means he's the youngest. He's 19 years old, and apparently people are calling for, like, they're threatening their families. They're doing suicide petitions for. They're saying Block B members should kill themselves. They're saying that the band should just break up. I know what I said in the first video. Block B was absolutely wrong with the way that they acted, but they've shown more than enough remorse than I ever expected. Ever. Like, I can see the sincerity in every single, because there's way more than one, every single apology that these guys have made. And I feel absolutely terrible for them. No one should have to go through this. Ever. I know what they said could be taken offensively, and it was, obviously it was. There has to be a point where you say that enough's enough. This has gotten way too serious, and this is actually really scaring me because I'm worried for their lives. No one should have to worry for the band they like. No one should have to worry for their lives. Like, ever. And they're worrying at the hands of Korean netizens and Thai netizens and international netizens. People are like, oh no, this suicide petition doesn't exist. Some people are saying that it does, and they've seen it on Tumblr of all places. Even if it doesn't exist, the thought that it's being brought up is scary. If it doesn't exist, just the mention of there being one and it being signed by thousands of people is scary. And I'm appealing to Koreans, Thais, people who just don't like Block B and are siding with this whole thing because they don't like Block B and, hey, they did something wrong, so now I can hate them more. I'm appealing to you as a BBC. I'm asking you to forgive them. And because they've apologized so many times. It's not like they haven't, and I feel bad, and I'm saying, hey guys, go forgive them even though they have said nothing about it. They've said tons of things about it. It's been 4 days. 4 days. And that's it. It's astounding how much can happen in 4 days. As for the whole restricting broadcast thing, I I don't understand why they did it. I mean, I would understand if it's like shows in Thailand, but the controversy didn't even happen in Korea. The only tie that Block B has to Korea when they did that interview is that they're Korean and that they're singers in Korea. They didn't say anything bad about Korea. Yes, they did put a negative. They did shed Korea in like a negative light for it sort of came off as this is what Korea likes and this is what we represent because Korea likes us. Other than that, though, I just cannot understand why they restricted their broadcasts. Like, I understand that the joke that they made was totally insensitive, that you just don't say stuff like that. Again, it's a joke, but it was a joke, but it's a tasteless joke, and it's a terrible joke to make about something that just happened, and they really shouldn't have said that. Otherwise, like, this whole thing has gotten so out of hand. Even Nikun, who is Thai from 2PM, who made the comment initially, he said to give forgiveness and just sort of don't take it as bad as people are now. Like, and people are watching the video I put up thinking that I just made this, and I'm not taking into account that PO is hospitalized, that they're banned from broadcasts, that they've written apologies, shaved heads, made a video with Korean, English, and Thai subtitles to apologize to 3 or more demographics of BBCs or non-BBCs or anything. I'm taking this all into account now because I made the video 4 days ago when it was starting to happen, and people are saying that I'm insensitive, that All K-pop is not a trusted site, and they've already commented on that too. Apparently, the original actual news reports on Korean news media websites, they were mistranslating it terribly. The Korean media did really jump the gun, and All K-pop jumped the gun with them because they're there to report news. And I'm not defending All K-pop. They really should have done their research better, because that's what people like me and everybody else have to go off of who don't speak Korean or don't speak Thai. But I don't know. I'm probably rambling at this point, but I want to know where you people by people I mean Koreans, Thais, anybody, where you guys are coming from now, because it's been 4 days. They've bowed 90 degrees at concerts. In the video that they made, along with the minute-and-a-half long apology, Zico shaved his head. You're causing this 19-year-old kid to be so stressed and worried out of his skull that he has to be hospitalized. You're becoming what you think you hate about Block B. They're not racially, culturally insensitive. They were joking around. But you people who are possibly doing the suicide petitions, who are saying, Block B, go fuck yourselves, you're terrible, I can't believe you'd say that. Alright, yeah, I can't believe they'd say that either, but it's a mistake. And again, I'm not saying that what they did was right, and I'm not defending their actions, I'm defending their apologies. And you have to at least appreciate that. Any Korean star who shows sincere sympathy or whatever for what they've done, that deserves to to be recognized especially more than the controversy now. Guys, this has gotten way too far. And so, like I said, I'm asking if there's any chance that you guys could forgive Block B, because this whole thing has gotten so blown out of proportion by the Korean media, by the Thai media, by netizens, by both sides netizens, the people who are defending them and the people who are against them. Both of this has gotten way out of hand. Everybody's at fault. I'm probably at fault too for making the video initially about it without actually getting maybe 100% of my facts possibly right. We're all at fault. So can we all just forgive each other? Maybe it will take a while, especially for the people of Thailand to forgive Block B, but this has just taken a turn for the absolute worst. Do you think that they deserve another chance? Do you think that they deserve to be blocked from appearances on TV shows? Do you think that PO deserves to be hospitalized because of the stress that has been caused by this? I just want to know, because this is where I'm coming from now, realizing everything that's happened, what's been done, everything. So let me know what you think. And I hope you can forgive them.